Hey there everyone, welcome to another Flip Classroom. Today we are talking about reasoning. Now, it may seem a little different to you because, yes, I am driving, but reasoning is probably the most important part of your paper when it comes to your evidence and your foundations. When we talk about reasoning, we gotta think of it like a bridge. It is the bridge in between your claim as well as your evidence. And now to make that just a little more visual, we're going to Waukegan Harbor to look at the bridge that's there and then a couple other things. It is like 20 degrees outside and snowing, but the roads are pretty good right now. So we'll see what happens. But stay tuned and we'll see what goes on here. But when we talk about reasoning, the reasoning is probably the thing that students struggle with the most because they have their evidence, they have their claim. They say snow days are the best type of days to miss school. Their evidence is from their personal life. When we have snow days, we go sledding. The reasoning, though, when it's the best, is because the world spins. That doesn't make sense. The world spinning has nothing to do with snow days being fun. Now, when we have reasoning, it has to link your evidence with your claim, and we're going to do that in just a bit. It is snowing a lot. I'm on the bridge of Waukegan. It says City of Waukegan right there. This is literally the closest bridge to my house. So in the background is a bridge. Now, as I'm getting pelted in the face with snow, the bridge is what connects this side of the road to this side of the road right here. So if you think about it as this side being your claim, over here where the beach is at, and then this side over here where the rest of Waukegan is, the bridge or your evidence, your reasoning is what connects the two of them. So your reasoning of why basketball is the best, you could even say something like, is the number one sport in America, which I believe it is. I don't think it is actually. And you can say it's the number one sport, but you can also say, hey, it's the number one sport because of this statistic, and this statistic is important because it proves that basketball being the number one sport. But let's go to a couple different areas so we can talk about this a little bit more. Getting back to the car, it's freezing in here. You know, guys, when you can drive, that's when I officially say that you're allowed to have a boyfriend or girlfriend. But none of you can drive yet. So when you say you're dating someone, I don't believe you. Usually like 98% of the time. But that's just me. And everyone else. But we're currently going to the pier. If you guys have never been to the pier, first of all, do you live under a rock? Secondly, do you live under a rock? Okay, so when we talk about reasoning, your reasons need to be valid. You need to tell me why certain things are important and why your evidence is important. So when you talk about your evidence, you need to say, hey, this evidence is important because it shows this part. It says this part of my claim is true. It says that what I'm saying is valid. So your reasoning of, hey, this supports my claim because it does this. That part needs to be on there, okay? So when you say, hey, my reasoning, the reason why I'm at the lake is because I think it will help my students learn a little bit. That's that's my reasoning, and I hope it does help you because it makes it a little bit visual. Okay, so like right there is a pier. Do you guys see it? Do you see the pier? It's right there. The pier is right there. The pier links the land right here to the lighthouse, which you can't even see because it's snowing. Okay? The reasoning is the stuff in between. Like your reasoning is the reason, or it links your claim, the land, the important part, to the lighthouse, which would be your evidence. It says, hey, my evidence is good because it proves that cats are the worst type of pet, which is something I've been using this entire series. So when you get to your reasoning, it needs to be something that says, hey, my evidence is important. It's important because of these reasons. You need to tell me why your evidence that supports your claim is important. It says why your evidence is valid. It has all those aspects together with it. When you talk about reasoning, when you talk about why things are important, remember, link your evidence to your claim. It's like a bridge. Something that links something else. Reasoning is the important part of the evidence and reasoning because it's when you say this is important because it proves this part, or because it shows the relationship between two characters because it does this and this. Okay, so if you're talking about, I don't know the book Liddy, but we'll talk Harry Potter. So if you're talking about Harry Potter, so your claim would be Voldemort deserved to die. And so you're saying, okay, Harry Potter, or he killed him out of self-defense. And now there's an important distinction. Your reasoning is self-defense is not murder, because if you don't do it, you yourself die. That would be the reasoning. When we talk about, we'll use Harry Potter. When we talk about that more, I can't feel my face. When we talk about Harry Potter doing that stuff, the claim is Harry Potter killed Voldemort out of self-defense. The evidence would be when he does kill him out of self-defense in the 7th book, and your reasoning in between it would be, hey, when you kill someone out of self-defense, it isn't murder. Murder's when you kill someone out of no reason at all. Harry Potter didn't do that. Harry Potter was trying to save people and himself and his friends and the wizarding world and the rest of the world from this guy. So he had to do what he had to do and get rid of him. If this does not make sense, I will make a follow-up video for reasoning. I just kind of wanted to make it a little more visual and go outside because it's snowing. And snow is fun. And if you don't go outside because it's snowing and go sledding, you're lame. Well, I'm going to go do some donuts in my car. Hope you guys have a great time, and we'll see you next time. Donuts. Woo-hoo. Wee.